Welcome to my father's show, ColdLaser.TV.
Hi, my name is Dr. Todd Austin from Austin Family Chiropractic in Virden, Illinois, and the host of ColdLaser.TV. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about a chiropractor in the Dallas area who is supposedly a knee cold laser therapy knee expert. And a few months ago, probably 8 months ago, I had a patient come in, an elderly lady that had stumbled across this chiropractor in Texas's special reports, which is one of these direct marketing deals. And so this lady had investigated that and got some information, and admittedly about 50% of that special report is quality information about cold laser therapy and how it can help knee problems. The other 50%, unfortunately, is, pardon my French, but a bunch of bullshit about how this doctor is so wonderful and every other doctor that has a laser is like basically not so wonderful. So part of this is just want to address that BS. It's normally not my thing on Cold Laser TV to go around attacking people. So it's kind of like I had to, this lady was brainwashed with a bunch of this stuff, this BS that was in this report. And normally when a patient comes into my office for cold laser therapy, they know nothing about cold laser therapy other than the person who told them to come to us for cold lasers had a good experience. So they're like, I understand that you have these special like magic wands that you call cold lasers and they have light in them. Other than that, I don't know anything else. Can you tell me how that works, doc? And of course, I'm very happy to tell them how it works. I take pride in explaining things really well to patients because I am an analytical. But what happens is I had my second person this past week that came in because they had this special report from the chiropractor in Dallas, who we will call Dr. S. And Dr. S's special report, full of BS. Essentially, this second patient comes in, and I just realized that, you know, it basically takes me about twice as long on the first visit because I have to almost like deprogram a brainwashed person. So for example, this Dr. S tells these people that before she will touch their knees with a cold laser, that they have to have extensive x-rays done of their knee. Now the truth is, I have never x-rayed anyone's knees as a prerequisite to performing cold laser therapy on their knee. I do a thorough exam, but quite honestly, and obviously you can see I have x-ray view boxes behind me here. Yes, I am a chiropractor and I typically x-ray the spine of my patients before I would adjust them, but quite honestly, I don't feel that it's necessary to take $500 worth of x-rays of a person's knee just so I can laser them. Because I've talked to you about this in previous episodes of Cold Laser TV, and that is the fact that if you direct the correct laser light photons to the correct cells and tissues, and they're able to reach those target tissues, they will have a healing effect. It doesn't matter what we call that, and it certainly doesn't matter that we had an x-ray of it. So these patients come in and they're more than willing to spend $500 just for x-rays, and I'm like, for the nth time, Mrs. Jones, we don't need to do x-rays on your knee. It's not necessary. I mean, you can go somewhere and spend $500 on x-rays, but quite honestly, my entire treatment plan for lasering your knee for 6 to 8 or 9 visits is going to cost you less than the $500. So just relax. We don't need the x-rays. Let's go ahead and treat you. Now, the other thing is that this Dr. S in Dallas, Texas, from what my patient told me the other day, she charges $6,500 for someone to go through her knee program. Now, I'm in Central Illinois, and it got me to thinking, quite honestly, I could fly you in and have you stay at a hotel about 30 miles away, and I could have you come into my office 3 or 4 times a week, and I could send you home with at least 2 cold laser therapy devices that you could use daily for at-home use, and I would teach you the points. And quite honestly, that whole deal would be less than $6,500 that you'd spend with her. Now, she also tells people that it may be at least 40 visits sometimes before you're even out of pain. The way that I practice in my office is typically within 4 hours of the first treatment, and you've heard me talk about this on other videos, I'm sure, within 4 hours of the first treatment, 80% of people will feel some noticeable relief. So it's definitely not going to take more than 20, 30, or 40 visits before you notice some symptom relief. So in my opinion, that is a bit ridiculous. And this concludes the first one of a series of videos I will be doing on Cold Laser TV about the crazy BS of Dr. S in Dallas, Texas. So thank you, and thank you for listening as we overcome some of this crazy marketing BS of some doctor. You know, yeah, she's a knee expert, but she's also, I guess you could say, a bullshit artist. That's the way I see it. And hey, Cold Laser TV is my show, and since it's my show, I can do about anything I want, and I just did. So thank you for watching. Have a terrific day. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, when I tell you things about cold laser therapy, ladies and gentlemen, I will stick to the facts. I will not BS you. So thank you for watching. Have a terrific day, and happy lasering.